What up, y'all? How y'all doing? I hope all is well with y'all today. Before I get started, I want to send a shout out to my mom and my niece Leasia. Happy birthday, y'all. Today their birthday. So happy birthday to them and wish them many more. You know, my mom old as hell, so but nah, still. I wish her many more. She out kicking it, doing her thing. But happy birthday to them. I wanted to talk about where this topic stemmed from. So, everybody know I work at the post office or whatever. And we still deal with, customer service or whatever, and you still have to deal with people. So I supervise over, I'm a floater, so I supervise in different sections. I have this one particular carrier. And I don't know, he just be mad about everything. You know, a person that is just mad about everything. Nothing is ever right with these people. You can't never make them happy, or no matter what you do. So, I'm pretty cool, pretty laid back at work. I don't be trying to do too much. So, whenever he sees me, he'll come up to me and he'll ask me about whatever it is that is on his mind. Why the F didn't they do this, and why this is this, and why is that, and he just like in an uproar about the most littlest things. And it's just like, nothing's gonna be perfect. Something's gonna always be wrong. And especially with the post office, we deal with millions of volumes of mail and packages, and you got all these. In the world, we deal with almost 60,000 customers, so you can never appease everybody. So something's always going to go wrong. And he feel like every day he come in, it always supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be just how he like it. Nobody really knows you, bro. So it's never going to be that way because nobody knows you. But he complains about everything. I guess he just, I'm going to say he dumps his anger and releases his anger out on me. It don't be intentionally to me. It's not something I did to him. It just anything he can think of. Like if the world is upside down, he's gonna come complain about that. And he's, why is this? Why is that? Why? I don't know, bro. I don't know. And a lot of times I'm real subtle with him. I take it and I calm him down or whatever. And I think that's why he like coming to me. But it just be some days where you get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Where it's just like, bro, today is not that day. Can you just wait till another day? And I've been like, at first it was cool. I really didn't say nothing. Then I started voicing it like, hey, bro, man, I'm not your punching bag. Like, you can't keep coming and snapping off on me, getting it off your chest. And my bad, y'all, I had to adjust the camera. You can't keep, want to get all your anger off your chest and lay it all on me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't your punching bag. Like, I don't know why certain stuff go that way. I can only control what I can control in my small situation. In this section, that's all I can control, and that's all I can manage. I'm here to manage. I'm not here to, take over the world. I'm basically here to manage this small little entity. Now, I can send it up and let them know what's going on, but again, it's a big facility. We pass out mail and deliver stuff to the whole United States of America. You know what I'm saying? And then when we come to our office, we delivering to over 60,000 people in a world. So it's not like you only dealing with 4 or 5 people where you can control that situation. It's a lot of stuff that happens on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I know. But it came to the point, like, what day was it? It was Thursday, because I'm always in his section on Thursdays. So, mind you, I'm only the floater, and what that means is, on the days off of the other supervisors, I just fill in for them. I fill in. And when you fill in, I don't try to take over what they say. I don't try to go against what they say. Whatever they say in their section is law. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to change it. I ain't trying to step over them or nothing like that. So whatever they say is law. So I can only manage on Thursday. And when I manage on Thursday, that's it, bro. Like, I'm not coming over here to, take over the operation or nothing like that. So he didn't like the way things was going that day. And I be trying to make it easy for people, because I know as carriers, they out there, they got to do a lot of stuff. It's a lot of hustle and bustle when you carrying for the post office. And a lot of stuff get dumped on us because, like UPS, FedEx, if they don't want to do it, the only other person that's going to pick it up is us. So a lot of stuff get dumped on us. And then it's the holidays. So mind you, we're not just delivering packages, we're delivering mail as well. So they get a lot, FedEx and, you know, UPS, y'all get to ride around all day. We don't get to ride around all day. I think a lot of people think we do, and it's easy. It's not easy for us. You know what I'm saying? We have to actually get out the truck, walk blocks. So we're walking the whole block, and we have to come back. You know what I'm saying? We toting packages and mail, and you know what I'm saying, ads and all that stuff that you get, like junk mail that you get in your mailbox. We have to still carry that, and we have to carry it for the whole block or whatever. But anyways, so usually, like, when somebody's not there, if they call off, if they just don't come, or if we have like routes that don't have a primary carrier, we have to split them. So that means, say for instance, I'm a carrier. I have my own primary route. So I would carry that route every day, right? If somebody calls in, or if it's a dark route, we have to carry off that route too. So I'm not only doing my route, I have to do extra on somebody else's route. So we'll have to take a piece of that. So that's what this situation was. So this particular day, it was a guy in there. He was on his off day, but it was like this route that he was doing, they kind of needed help. So I had put two other people on the route with him, just so we can clean the route up. And what I mean by cleaning the route up, we get all the mail out, all the sales ads out, all the packages out. We just gonna clean the whole route up. And I know that gentleman wasn't gonna be able to case everything. And what I'm casing is, you throwing the mail, you putting the mail in the case in order. So when you get out to the street, all the mail falls into numeral order. So if it's a lot to case, it's gonna take you time. Usually we give him 60 minutes, but now, you know what I'm saying, he has to case extra stuff, so it might take him a little while. So I'm like, okay, so I know it's gonna be strenuous on you in the office. I'm gonna alleviate some of that stress on the street. So I'm gonna have these two people help you and make sure we get it cleaned up and we get back in a decent amount of time. So the guy that always come to me with the bull crap, he had the less of the less. Like, he really didn't have a lot to do on this particular route, but he's going off, he's, you know what I'm saying, throwing a tantrum and all this stuff. And he brings the hamper back in with the packages in it that we keep the packages in. He shoves the hamper back in and he leaves the office. So now he's out on his route. Well, it's hard for us to get the mail out when you leave. So we got to figure out ways to get this mail to you, so you can, you know what I'm saying, deliver the mail. As supervisors, we don't deliver mail. It's a grievance against the union. So that means we're crossing crafts. So crossing crafts is, as a supervisor, I shouldn't be delivering mail or whatever. So I sent him a message, because we can message them we can send text messages on the scanners that they scan the packages with. Send him a text message to come back and get the packages. So he calls the office. Soon as I get on the phone, he's just going at it. This, and I gotta do other people work, and I gotta do this, and it shouldn't be fair that he can do this and all this, and I gotta help them, and blah blah skippy woo. And it was just like, bro, I had it. Like, I am tired of you always complaining. And the first thing everybody always say is, you know, I bust my ass, I work hard, and I do this and I do that. In reality, the people that have to tell you that really don't. They don't. And so I said, you know what? I always let you harp on me. I always let you come and dump your anger out on me. I said, you know what? Today is going to be different. I said, I'm going to harp and put my anger off on you. I'm going to tell you how I feel. And I know this wasn't professional. You know what I'm saying? We are always taught and trained to keep it professional. And, you know, but it was just like, bro, I'm so tired of them coming in here as, you know what I'm saying, the craft workers, and thinking, oh, because they're in a supervisor position, we can say whatever we want to them, and they can't say nothing back. You know what I'm saying? That's not how they supposed to be saying it. And y'all know how it is, like when teachers are, you know what I'm saying, teaching students, and the students get out of hand and they feel like they can say and do whatever they want to a teacher, because the teacher is an adult and I'm a child, or, you know what I'm saying, they can't do nothing because this is their job, and, you know, stuff like that. So it's like, yes, I can, because I'm still human. I get angry, I get stressed out, I get overburdened just like you do. So this particular time I was like, no, look, listen, wait. You like to dump your situations and your issues off of me. So I'm going to do this today. I'm going to let you know how it feels when somebody constantly dumping they bad energy and they negative energy off on you. I don't come to work for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, these people, the people that really be having the issues, they've been at this job longer. They're older than me. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know the job better than me. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I get trained for specific stuff. You know the job. You know the job just like I know the job, just like you know the contract, just like I know the contract. I know what it stipulates in the contract, just like you do. So, this when I stepped out of that professionalism. I was no longer a supervisor. We were no longer at work, even though we was on the work phone. And he was no longer, you know what I'm saying, we was no longer employees of the United States Postal Service. We was just two people talking. So I said, I always let you get it out. I said, and I never say anything. I never get upset. I never get mad. I never yell or nothing like that. I said, but today's going to be my turn. And I really didn't yell at him. And it was really me coming at him. But I was like, you say you're a hard worker. I said, but you call off a lot. Oh, I've been here for 2 months. I said, you've been here for 2 months. We got 10 months. We got 12 months in a year. So 10 months you ain't been here. I said, so for those 2 months, I said, you keep talking about they need to do their job. You can't be out here doing their job. I said, those 10 months that you've been gone or you calling off and you feel like you don't have to come to work. I said, bro, guess what? These are the exact same people that's doing your work. Your load gets dumped on them and they don't say nothing. They don't complain. They do the job and get the job done and they come back. I said, I asked you to do something. I said, it wasn't even a big thing that I asked you to do because I didn't want to overburden you. I said, but you still had something to complain about. I said, I'm so tired of y'all coming in here complaining to us and snapping on us when it's a job. We all get paid to move mail. That's the job. We get paid to deliver mail and deliver packages. You know how it is when this season comes because you've been here long enough. You know what I'm saying? This is not your first year here. You've been here 20-odd years. You know what I'm saying? And then I said, you guys fight about the pettiest things. Y'all fight and complain about the pettiest things. You know what I'm saying? I said, y'all grown as hell. Act like grown-ups. Y'all, I am not a babysitter. I don't have any kids. I don't breastfeed. Y'all should be able to figure that shit out on your own without help, without keep constantly running up to me telling me, oh, well, I can't do this or this or that, or they did this or none of that. I said, y'all older than me. Why is it that I ain't supposed to be the adult and y'all can act like the damn kids here? When we all supposed to be adults. And then when we talk to you like you a kid, you get more upset. Don't talk to me like a kid. Don't act like a fucking kid. Don't act like a kid. And to be honest, I grew up around my mama and them didn't talk to us. They talked to us one time. After that, we get our ass beat. So when I can come in here and whoop y'all asses because that's what y'all need, then don't talk to me like, bro. So he kind of backed down. I'm sorry. And I'm not an apologetic person. You don't have to keep apologizing and stuff like that. It's just do better. Don't apologize for it. Just do better. So I was like, man, stop saying you sorry because you keep first of all, you keep constantly doing it. So you're not sorry about the situation. You sorry because I said something this time. Because now the shoe is on the other foot. Now you have to take the shit. You not doing the shit and you taking it now. And it doesn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that. You think the supervisors don't have a hard enough time as it is? You know what I'm saying? And to be perfectly honest, the supervisors at the post office have a horrible job. Like, I wouldn't wish this job on nobody. We don't get paid. First of all, the employees get paid more than us because they're hourly. We salary. And if we come in on some overtime, we still get base pay. You know what I'm saying? We don't get no overtime pay. They come in, they can do overtime, they can do penalty, they can work 10, 12 hours. We working 10, 12 hours for us is nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's tax money. And then when we working, we'll come in at 4 o'clock in the morning and we'll stay till like 6 o'clock at night. Mind you, base pay. And that whole time we're doing our job, their job, everybody else's job. We got to hear it from up here, down here. Then the supervisors around us is complaining. Like we carry a lot. So when we come in here, we trying to make everybody's job smoother while our job is just everywhere. It's everywhere. And I'm not no lazy ass supervisor. Like, I do a lot. I know a lot and stuff like that. And I try to look out for everybody. But it'd be like, damn, who gonna look out for us? Like, if I leave for one day, like, you might as well set the Aurora post office on fire. Because that's just how it be. And for us to keep constantly coming in here, y'all keep want to beat us down. This is not my company. It's not. I just work for the company. Just like you work for the company, I work for the company. You know what I'm saying? And you're not finna keep beating me down because I'm getting instructions to instruct you to do a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm supervising and I'm managing, there's somebody above me. And there's somebody above him. And there's somebody above him. And there's somebody above her. You know what I'm saying? You see how it goes? Like, so we're getting instructions from these people. And the instructions are steady going down. And you know how they say shit rolls downhill. And that's how it is in the post office. Shit just roll down here. So if the highest person is getting chewed out by, you know what I'm saying, the postmaster general, it's just going to keep rolling until it gets to us, until we get to you. And then you're not understanding, like, bro, if you just go out there and do your job, it would be much more easier. It'd be so much simpler for both of us, because I don't want to keep coming out here yelling at grown-ass people. I don't want to keep trying to, you know what I'm saying, make y'all do your job. If you don't like the job, quit. You know what I'm saying? If this is not making you happy, quit. Why is you coming here spilling all your negative juice all on me? I don't want that shit. I don't have time for it. I don't have the energy for it. I got shit that I'm trying to worry about. I got personal issues just like you do. I'm trying to get home just like you do. I just come here for a check so I can pay my bills. Just like you. Just like you. I ain't trying to do nothing extra. I ain't trying to ruin your life. I be trying to tell them, cause you do got some people that be in they let their positions go to their head, and they be doing foul stuff and stuff that they don't have to do. And I understand, like, you do have to look out for them, and so you do have to get in that mode, like, I can't trust you because you be doing this and you be doing, excuse me. But just like you got foul supervisors, you got foul workers too, that don't want to do nothing. They want to do the bare minimum. They want to sit around, be lazy, and you know what I'm saying, when you say something to them, they flying off the handle. Like, bro, I'm saying something to you because I got said something to. And I'm the type of person, like, if they don't say nothing to me about what you're doing, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I look the other way. I don't. But when they say something to me, then I have to speak to you about that situation. You know what I'm saying? So don't fly off there. And I feel like this: if you ain't got caught in 25 years stealing time, but then they all of a sudden say something that 25th year, just let that shit go. Why you getting upset? What is you getting upset for? You had 25 good years of running it, of stealing it. You should have saved that money on the back end. So when they finally did come to you and be like, look, we know this is what you be doing, because they be doing some crazy stuff on the clock. Just, you know what, all right, man, I ain't gonna do that no more. And just leave it where it's at. Just leave it where you had 25 years to do that. Leave it where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this. I don't care how old you is, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'm all about happiness. I'm not talking about freedom. None of that. Happiness. Or happiness and peace. Whatever makes you peaceful, whatever makes you happy, just do it. And if this job don't make you happy, leave. You know what I'm saying? Quit. You know what I'm saying? I understand we all got obligations and responsibilities out here, and sometimes you just can't uproot and leave something like that, but don't make it harder for everybody else around you. You know what I'm saying? You mad about something that happened at home, leave that shit at home. If you mad about something that's at work, leave that shit at work. Or talk that out. Talk it out before you get to the other place. Because don't nobody want to hear that. And you're not finna be harping on everybody and think everybody's supposed to take it. I don't care how professional they is. They got shit that they got going on as well. You know what I'm saying? And you don't like it when they start harping on you. And I know it was out of order and I should have been more professional about it. But it comes to a point, it's like, no. Now you got to get a dose of your own medicine. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't, I never disrespected this man. I didn't call him out his name. I didn't call him stupid, dumb, or a child. None of that. I just gave him a little taste of what he always gives to me. You know what I'm saying? You just man, we all got to work through it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be an easy day every day, you know? It's not going to be one of those days when you skate through, especially when it's this type of season. It's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, you got Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you got all these little, you know what I'm saying, sales and stuff. These people are out here buying all this stuff because it got a little change in their pocket. So we should already be ready for it. Like, I mentally have to prepare from January all the way to October for, you know what I'm saying, 3 months worth of hell. And it's like, once you get into them 3 months, and I ain't gonna say it's hell, I kind of like the hustle and bustle because I'm used to it maybe, but it's like when it comes to this time, you gotta, hey, get it, let's do this, so I be like, okay, we on the move now, let's do this, let's get it rolling, because I already mentally prepared. I ain't stressed myself out through the whole year because I know at my job, once we get to this point of time, it's go time. It's go time. It's no time to be slacking off, complaining, I can't keep my feet up. None of that. You know what I'm saying? It's go time. You gotta do it. It gotta get done. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is. This is how I make my bread, you know what I'm saying, my bread. This is how I make my money. If I want to keep living in a lifestyle that I live, hey, I gotta keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that the post office is the inner road for me. It's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm making it the way I'm making it. But I'm not going to work and dishing all my waste on somebody else, and just because they there, you know, because like I said, they got their own. So don't by all means, don't let nobody dump all their frustrations and their negativity on you. Just tell them, hey, we not finna do that. And sometimes you do gotta give them a taste of their own medicine. You ain't gotta be rude, you ain't gotta be disrespectful, but sometimes you do gotta let them know, like, this is how I feel when you do this to me. It's unacceptable. So, you know, the next morning, and it wasn't like I was mad or I was angry or upset with him. I wasn't, because I spoke to him after that, and I spoke to him in the same manner that I always speak to him. The next day, he came in, and I was in another the next day I wasn't supervising him that day, but I was in another department. But I see him because we work at the same office. So he came in, I said good morning to him like I always do. And he kind of had his head hanging low. You know, good morning. No, don't act like that. It's just, you had to get a dose of your own medicine. I ain't mad at you. I ain't upset with you. I don't dislike you. It's just, I dislike every time we have a conversation, you dump a negativity on me and you can't handle it back. You know what I'm saying? If you can't handle it back, don't dish it out, bro. Do not dish it out. And I know sometimes you got to get it out. With our job, we are given, you know what I'm saying, therapy sessions that we can go to that's completely free. I think it's like up to 5 sessions that you can go to that's free, the company pays for or whatever. But if you feel like you depressed or something going on in your life that you can't get rid of, they got life coaches now. They got therapists. They got psychologists. You know, they got all type of people out here to help you with what you're going through. And if you feel embarrassed to go to them, they even got books to help you do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? DIY. If you want to get yourself together and cleanse your mind and your body out, they got books for that you can read. They got podcasts. You can go on YouTube and search some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I listen to podcasts to get me, you know what I'm saying, rejuvenated and back to where I need to be in my life, recalibrate or anything like that. I like to listen to positive, motivated speakers and stuff. I even listen to Zig Ziglar, and he's not even alive, but I will listen to it over and over and over and over again. You got hobbies out here that you can do that can get you back right. Take a vacation, you know what I'm saying, or just have a hiding spot where you go and you clear your mind or something like that. You got churches where you can go and pray to God, or you know what I'm saying, you can speak to the preacher or the pastor or whatever it is that leads to church. You can speak to them. You might have a mentor that you can speak to. You got a close friend that you can speak to that won't tell your secrets or something like that. You got parents out there, you know what I'm saying, your siblings. I mean, you got so much stuff out here that I don't understand how y'all can't release this negative energy, you know. It's baffling me that it's so many resources out here and we still fighting mental health, you know what I'm saying. And then you mad when don't nobody want to hear that. You mad when don't nobody want to hear that. Like, it's up to you to get your health together. It's up to you to get your mind back in order. However you want to do it, whatever works for you. I know what I do to work for me. You can meditate. That's what I was gonna say. You can meditate. Listen to, you know what I'm saying, nice soothing music, whatever that is to you. I don't know what nice and soothing is to you, but I like to listen to jazz and stuff like that, like old school music that make you, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying. When I get real upset and I feel like I want to choke somebody, I put Patti LaBelle on and just, you know what I'm saying, sit back, relax, and think. I like to write, you know what I'm saying, get some stuff off my head. Like, we should not be holding in all that anger and that tension and that aggression and that trauma. Like, come on, man, get it together. Like, and I feel basically, really, as an adult, it's your responsibility. Don't put that responsibility off on somebody else, and stop beating other people up because you can't get yourself together. You need to be by yourself in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Remember when you used to be on punishment, your mama put your ass in the corner? You need to go in the corner and rethink this whole life situation. Don't be, because ain't nobody gonna keep taking that. And don't nobody want to keep hearing you complain about stuff. Either you gonna do it or you ain't. If you ain't, shut up about it. That's just me. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let y'all go. I hope y'all keep having a good Sunday. I hope y'all have an even greater week. Okay? All right. Peace.